takes 316 trees to make 100 pounds of coffee. Imagine how much work that is. This is ripe, and inside it are these little beans, and these are ready to be toasted.
A lot of people don't know about the coffee crisis right now.
If you look at the history of the development of coffee in the New World, it started out, some of the biggest producers were Haiti, Cuba, and Brazil, all three slave countries.
When the guy who's doing all the work can't afford to buy plastic shoes to put on his kids' feet, can't afford to buy deworming medicine, then it's exploitation.
Right now, we are in the worst price crisis in the history of coffee. Small farmers today are making about $1 per day. These farmers cannot put food on the table.
Fair trade is a way to begin the reverse process.
It's applying our kindergarten, lessons to our adult lives.
A lot of students can really get their minds and their hearts around something like the fair trade movement.
It's a good entry point for people that are interested in getting active and making a difference in the world.
I look for that label. When I see it, I know that those farmers were paid a living wage. I know that it was produced in an environmentally sustainable fashion, and that profitability is guaranteed for everybody in the supply chain.
Go for it. Launch a fair trade campaign on your campus.
It's about making sure you know what fair trade is, how it works, what your dining services is doing, what the options are, one step ahead of the game.
Food service providers that have contracts at universities are really expecting it to happen.
Fair trade, in fact, has become one of the hot topics on campuses around the country. Hundreds of campuses, just in the last couple of years, have switched to fair trade coffee.
Our students, as well as our faculty and staff, are very pleased that we offer a responsible product.
In our case, it was easy because Sodexo was working through Green Mountain Coffee, and Green Mountain supports fair trade and has a lot of fair trade coffee offerings. So we found that they were a natural ally. They gave us a lot of free coffee and stirs and sugar and a lot of support so that we could do free coffee tastings and events using their product.
If you don't have a fair trade provider on your menu, well then it gets into working with United Students for Fair Trade, working with other campuses across the country to develop campaigns that say, hi, we need quality and variety fair trade options on our campus.
Together we can all form a mass movement to change how things are done and to make things more fair.
Funded by the Green Mountain Coffee Roasters Foundation.